Welcome back to We Are Live. Excited to be here, St. Louis Grand Center at the Mid-Coast Studio. Travis Terrell joining us from Brooklyn, New York. Chris Gardner's here, and the intern, Tommy Mosslander, everybody.
What's up?
We had a great first hour. Big thanks to all of you for tuning in for that. This hour we got Make It Racist. Lots of other things. We got some video to get to. I actually put up a poll on We Are Live, at We Are Live Radio. It's an impromptu melee. You guys ready for this? It's a question. It's a very serious one. If, kids, where would you get a permanent Gloria tattoo if it meant a St. Louis Blues Stanley Cup final victory? Your options: lower back, chest, ankle, or bicep. Travis, answer the question, please.
Ankle.
You would go ankle? Like if they were like, hey, we'll do this for free, you get this ink tonight, it's guaranteed no matter what that the Blues win everything. You can't get rid of it. Yeah, okay. What about you, Gardner?
That's fine.
Gardner, 0 tattoos. This would be your first.
Yeah. Travis, do you have any tattoos?
I do not.
I'm sorry, tattoos.
I didn't even think about that. Travis doesn't either.
I guess I would do back.
You'd go lower back.
You would do lower back.
Say
don't
Gloria
know.
on your lower back.
Oh no, maybe
Oh,
I wouldn't do
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go ankle too.
Yeah. No, we'll take your first
There
answer.
you go.
That's okay. Tommy,
Is other an option?
where would you go? Don't look at me like that.
Looks like a chess guy.
You'd get it on your sack, huh? Is that what you're
I
implying?
give it above
Where?
on the,
You'd get it on it.
yeah.
Okay.
On the Fupa region.
No, I think you mean shaft. Your thing would swell up.
Tommy, shut up. Tommy, finish your donut.
So be sure to check out that poll at We Are Live.
Just
Radio
say
on Twitter.
glow most of the time.
Well, you get it. You get it. You get it.
Oh, yeah. Tommy's like, hey baby, I'll give you the Rhea.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's rough.
Well done, Gardner. Well done.
Well,
I hate myself.
it's content like this that we have to thank the great people at Getaway Carts for. That's
Oh, okay.
right. GetawayCarts.com is the website. You can customize your golf carts however you want. Go talk to Joe and the gang at Getaway Carts, getawaycarts.com. Hashtag carte blanche. Hashtag customize without limits. If you're looking for a new golf cart or something to cruise around the neighborhood in, Travis wishes he was here in St. Louis, cruising around a Getaway Cart, checking out Soulard, checking out the Cherokee District, checking out the Hill, Dogtown. If you're needing a golf cart or you know someone who does, you go to Getaway Carts and getawaycarts.com for more information. Gardner, you did mention you had some videos, but I'm down with some Make It Racist. Do you want to do, which would you like to do first?
We could do some Make It Racist first. That's fine.
Travis, you down for some Make It Racist?
Let's fire up the old racism machine. Fire it up.
A factory in the 30s.
Yeah, that's.
I'm addressing the white elephant in the room. I'm breaking down the barriers of race by assimilation.
I wouldn't mind to have black neighbors.
That is racist as hell.
It's raining little white women. My prayers have been answered.
Black women have the nicest asses.
If that ain't the whitest thing a white man has ever whited in his life.
You do not have to say African American, just say black.
Oh, well, in that case, you know what word I miss? Colored.
Don't let the liberal media tell you how to think and feel. If you have hate in your heart, let it out.
I'm racist as hell.
That's deserved.
Make it racist. You throw out topics. Travis makes them racist. Ice hockey. Travis, I'll start it off strong. There's no way you can make it racist.
That's too easy. Are you kidding me?
No.
Everybody knows that the sport was invented by Jerome Ice Hockey.
That's not a thing.
Smile.
That's not true. You're a liar.
Dumbass smile.
You're a filthy liar.
Go on.
And Jerome Ice Hockey, he started the sport back in Oakland back in 1914. And it was the Oakland race riots where they stole his ice from his basement ice rink. And they was like, Jerome, not today.
They ran
And
off with it to Canada, didn't they?
Yeah, and they did. They ran off to Canada, leaving Jerome behind. And that's how hockey came to be. That's why they call it the first team was the Maple Leafs, because Jerome was also known for making great syrup.
Oh,
Wow.
So
didn't know that.
a lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
About,
So hockey, racist as hell.
That is racist as hell.
how about from the comments? Danny has one for you.
You son of a bitch.
The National Spelling Bee.
Ooh.
Now they know we can't spell, yet they insist on having this tournament every year, knowing damn well we will never finish in the top 25 because we didn't learn how to read until 30 years ago. So National Spelling Bee, you racist as hell.
That is racist as hell.
I do sentence of the week every week. How dare they still have a spelling bee?
You think it's a direct attack on you and your sensibilities?
No doubt about it. Absolutely.
The shoe brand Vans.
Black people be skating.
This is very true. We did used to be skaters. We were into Vans. But Vans are basically boats for the street. We came over on a boat. Vans remind us of boats.
It's not.
Vans.
Does that have anything to do with shoes?
That's the longest stretch.
All
I've ever
racist
seen.
as hell.
That is racist as hell.
That was rough. Let's cleanse our palates real quick from Jamie Moyer's Fancy Foyer. Make it racist. Boston. He says this will be a tough one.
Gosh, I don't even know where to start. It's the birthplace of Mark Wahlberg.
That is
I'll go with the
racist as
easiest
hell.
one.
Just
Racist as
go to
hell.
Boston.
I'm still trying to figure out why you keep bringing me up in these things. What's so racist?
Sorry, Mark.
I did that movie where I had a black brother.
You did?
Yeah, but you.
Yeah, it was called Brothers.
I thought it was the other guys.
That's Will Ferrell. Just because he has a fro doesn't mean he's black, okay?
Okay.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
You mentioned Boston, and I just remember this too. Martin Kilcoyne inspired me to put a poll out last night because he mentioned Whitey Herzog and Whitey Bulger. And I was like, I wonder why. I said, in honor of the Blues Bruins Stanley Cup Final, ask which Whitey was a better boss. And as it stands
Ooh,
right
good question.
now, Herzog 84%, Bulger 16%. I also pointed out they were both rats. The white rat and the other just a plain old rat as well. A lot of similarities here between these two.
It is a lot of similarities.
One of
That's
them
true.
didn't ever go to prison, right?
Yeah.
That'd make the other one, like the one that didn't go to prison, the better boss.
Yeah, they barely got the other one to go to prison, though. After they finally got
I
him.
mean, he
Barely.
still did.
Yeah, you're right.
Gardner, you got one?
I got one.
Whitey Herzog should have went to prison for losing that World Series to the Royals.
Hey, that's Dickinger's fault.
There was still a Game 7.
I don't know what they're
Don't
talking
take that
about.
narrative from me. Don't you try and take that narrative from me.
I'll take it from you.
I'm going to give you one because, let's see here. Oh, okay. I went to Whole Foods last night,
Okay.
and I was buying Jess
Racist as hell.
for
That is racist as hell.
Okay.
for her. She wanted some avocado toast. She's off today. She wanted to be able to eat some of that at home. So I was going to buy avocados, which I have never done before. So I had to ask, how do I find the right one in that? So I'm heading over to that section, and this guy, looks to be in his late 20s, is going through all these avocados. He's gone through 8 to 10 of them as I'm watching. I want to get in there and pick them out. And I guess he's
Alright.
frustrated by whatever crop they got because he takes 2 of them and just throws them down and walks away in anger. And I started smiling. And I was smiling for 5 more minutes just because I was I just saw a hipster get mad at the avocados at Whole Foods. And I just could not stop smiling about it.
What does that make the suggestion?
The suggestion is avocados. Avocados.
Yeah, you can't make those racist. They're delicious.
I mean, considering the people who pick them are not allowed into this country, avocados are racist as hell.
That is racist as hell.
The river to pear.
Watch yourself.
Let me tell you about River de Paris. First of all, it is named after Pretty Richard de Paris. That's actually
Right.
who it's named after. He was a soul
Pretty.
singer from North City, St. Louis, and he would always have these performances over by this side river that splits from the Mississippi.
Oh,
And so he would have these great, exciting concerts until one day the people on the South Side was like, "This is making too much noise.
oh,
We got to get up in the morning." Richard de Paris, and so they hung him.
Oh,
and
my
in
God.
his
Oh,
honor,
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Dick
they
de
hung him
Paris.
and threw him. Yeah, they threw him in the river. And they were like, "Let this be a lesson to anybody else who wants to sing blues and jazz on our riverfronts."
oh.
And then they changed the name to basically keep the authorities away from searching the body. So, River de Pair, racist as hell.
That is racist as
I
hell.
have not heard that story
That was
about it. In all
dark.
my
That's a
research.
crazy story.
Yeah, in
It
more
was
ways
very
than-
heavy.
In more ways than just skin color.
Yeah, it
Tom.
was just
Oh, it was dark, Tommy. Was it? How dark was it?
It was dark, as in it was, wow, that's depressing. I feel so bad
Oh,
for Mr.
so-
De Paris.
Darkness and blackness is depressing to you.
No, no.
Getting a little peek into it. Travis, you were all in on the intern. See what
we
happens?
can go at this if you'd like.
I feel bad for Mr.
Yeah.
De Paris.
To Paris, yeah.
Yeah.
Shame. Travis, you can't
Yeah.
make
How about to eat some
Netflix.
Captain D's? Eat your Captain
Hey.
D's, boy.
Hey,
Hey, Captain D's racist.
yeah, do that.
Captain D's nuts.
I rest my case.
Ah!
I rest my case.
That is racist as hell.
Sorry, I helped you.
Travis, Wanda Sykes' Netflix special is setting the world on fire. I don't think you can make Netflix comedy specials racist. There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix has become like the new BET for black comedians.
Now
Let's see.
let me get inside Travis's brain. If I'm him, he's like, man, I'll probably be head of Netflix writing in a year and a half. I don't know if I should say anything bad.
I think Netflix has done what they can do to embrace the black culture and multiple cultures. And I respect the work that they continue to do, not only on the behalf of comedians, but great children's shows. You know, Netflix continues to broaden their content by, purchasing shows from new young writers that are about
That is
children.
racist as hell.
Children. Wait, oh, no.
You guys, I see what you're doing there, buddy.
I thought you were gonna. You had mentioned it at the beginning there when you said, "Oh, Netflix is the new BET." I thought you were gonna go with Netflix is trying to put BET out of business. Therefore,
That is racist as hell.
Very
He
true.
literally just
Chris,
did-
are you upset that is Ian upset that Wanda Sykes' comedy is doing well?
I bet he respects the ability, but he did not respect her coaching. So he'll forever not respect her coaching on Last Comic Standing.
It's time to let it go, man. We need to get them both on our podcast and
I mean, it literally.
help them.
I think she has a production company that could have housed something, and it didn't. So there's that.
I got another one for Travis.
We got a few more listener ones too.
Doppler radar. It's been used a lot here lately.
Yeah, I heard you guys are having storm issues. That's sad to hear.
Can't wait till the
Just so
hurricane
Doppler
hits you.
radars.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Thank you.
the Doppler radar don't even come through the city. It doesn't even come through the hood.
Does
It
it
doesn't
drive
even
all the
pick
way
up
around
things that's
the
going
city?
on in the hood. It does. It crosses the street when it
Uh-huh.
comes across this North City. So Doppler radar, you racist as hell.
That is racist as hell.
Billy Fat Pants wearing socks with
Very
slides.
true.
Wearing socks with slides. What you got, TT?
That's again, what are socks made of? Cotton.
Oh no.
That is
So who's
racist as hell.
responsible for? Thank you. I don't even need to finish it. I don't even need to. Like, that's silly.
Jamie Moyer's Fancy
Come on
Foyer,
now.
Make It Racist coffee.
Again, another product that Americans consume that are picked by brown people who are not allowed into this country.
That is racist as hell.
Not a submission, but we'll use it as one. It's from the great Hockey Robert. I see Gardner got out of that church in Eureka with no bear marks on him. Travis, did a little white privilege play into that? Is that how it works?
Well, I saw that bear. I saw the video. I don't say brown bear or black bear anymore. I now say, because I believe they are issues. So I now refer to those bears, Travis, as problematic bears.
Mm-hmm.
What does that make a polar bear?
That is racist as hell.
Wow.
Hey,
Problematic polar bear.
I got one. Aliens.
What do you got, Tommy?
Aliens.
Oh, man.
They're also not allowed into this country.
No, extraterrestrials. Aliens.
I think the way aliens have been treated by white society is a disgrace. And I would say to any aliens that stream or podcast that it is not my community that is confrontational. We don't care for conflict. We embrace people's differences. So when you arrive, overlords, please know that they're right there. Look at them.
Get him.
Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Why are you pointing at me, Thomas?
You're the...
Chris Denman, racist as hell.
What? Come on! Hey! That's not...
That is racist as hell.
Come on!
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, man, if that could be my exit from this, just leaving in shame and a storm of racist accusations.
I mean, I'll take over your seat.
Because you know how it works for your people.
I was
If
gonna
Chris
say, I'll
gets
be
fired
hired
for
by
saying
Fox
something
tomorrow.
racist, yeah, I'm about to say he'll have a 6-figure job with the local conservative radio station. Be on right after Larry Connors.
Oh, man.
Kind of gun you got.
Get all the boots you want.
Marvis Morel.
Hey man, I'll
everybody.
take over for you. It'll be a good show.
I think you should. I honestly think you should. Look forward to Tommy and Travis in the mornings coming up. Starting tomorrow.
That'll be a great spinoff, guys.
That was Make It Racist, Travis. Everything's racist. Good job. You've done it once again.
It's my job and it's my honor to bring forth the racism that has existed in this country for well over 300 years.
Well, we are running a program that 98% of whites in St. Louis watch, so keep them on their toes, Trav. We got to keep them woke.
Hey, has your fellows watched it all?
Uh-oh.
I'll be honest, I believe they have, and may explain why they're no longer receiving my text.
That makes sense.
So thank
Bad
you,
program.
idiots, for embarrassing me in front of my really cool, smart writer friends.
Well, why
I'm
don't you
not
let
an
us
idiot.
know ahead of time?
This is like
Y'all should have been on y'all best behavior just because, but y'all can't act right, and now they think I eat chalk every morning thanks to you two
Is this-
idiots
is
and
this
Tommy.
Is this the same thing as like when my mom would like bring home a date and she was like, be good, but we didn't know she was bringing home a date, so we like the house was a mess.
Oh,
and
no.
we were running all over the place. Is that kind of how like it is?
Tommy,
Oh,
can we?
no.
That's
Can
exactly
we not
what
go
it
there?
is.
Oh, boy, I bet Mom
How
would
about-
not
but-
be telling that.
But interesting enough, though, how often would this happen, Tommy? And is there a particular moment or a date that you remember specifically that you want to share?
Travis, you said this. Travis readjusted where he was sitting. He kind of leaned
started-
in and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in for this one."
Yeah.
So, Tommy, when do you recall the night that this happened?
Nah.
What was Mom thinking?
I was like 7. She was like, "Hey, we're gonna have company," and I was like, "All right, cool,
Like-
all right." And we all.
He's like,
we all-
Richard's coming by.
Yeah.
To Paris?
Me and my siblings, we were supposed to clean the house, but we didn't. We were watching Spider-Man instead. So there was just like toys all over the place. It was great.
So did you guys go clean up your toys while Mom made the nice man some coffee?
No, she made him mac and cheese because that's what we were having for dinner.
Oh,
Well, you
Mac
guys are
and
having
cheese
mac
and
and
hot
cheese.
dogs.
that sounds really good.
And so when you guys were done watching Spider-Man and you put all your toys away, your mom, I would imagine, made sure you guys got to bed and got tucked in and got ready for the next day, right?
Yeah.
Was
Okay. And
Richard had
did the
left at this
gentleman
point.
he how had he was it
Yeah, he went home.
was there a car running in the driveway while you guys were getting put to sleep? Or?
No, he drove off.
Oh, smart move.
No, he drove up.
Then drove
So
back.
he
What are you
drove
inferring
off
about my
the-
mother, Travis?
I'm not inferring
opened this
anything. I'm
door, buddy.
curious if whether or not after you went to bed, did you hear another car drive back up, or did you hear the
Nope,
sounds of a car
nothing
drive back
happened,
into
Travis.
the driveway?
Nope.
You were back to sleep. Okay.
I was asleep. My mom also went to bed. And Richard went home in his own bed.
Look how we just call him Richard. He just
Okay.
Yeah.
And this, but she went on multiple dates.
Look out, Tommy. Mommy might be bringing Travis to dinner soon. From Jamie Moyers. Fancy.
Tommy, pick up your toys.
All right.
Oh boy.
Did you have a favorite?
It was my Transformer.
I'm talking about a favorite of your mom's dates.
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Was it the black one? Was it the teacher from school?
What's happening?
Was it the one of the parents in the carpool?
My favorite was my stepmom for 7 years.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Because
We'll
my
save
mom-
that for tomorrow.
Travis, your parents split up. You got anything awkward to talk about?
Hey, Travis, how'd it feel when your family left you?
Today on a very special We Are Live, we all reveal personal things to for those closest to us and how it affected our lives and why it made us the men we are today.
All right, here's the lowest point of my life. Oh no, got it.
So there I am on my knees. Oh my
Ooh,
God.
tell this story.
I'm not calling him dad. I was gardener in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I left, and the gentleman said, "Don't worry, no butt stuff happened." What?
Oh, sorry.
no.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. How do we come back from that?
We have reached an important part of the month where we have to decide who's
Nope.
the great
Nope, we don't.
American
No, that'll be tomorrow.
race.
No, that'll be
So
tomorrow.
I forgot to inform you. We're going to move the Great American Race to tomorrow.
Yes. And right
Oh,
now.
good. Because that gives me an opportunity to come with a different story.
Oh,
Excellent. That's fine.
okay.
And you know what that does? It lets us revisit.
You
some-
should have accepted this one, Chris. You screwed up. You
I
should have
didn't
went
do it.
ahead and did it today.
I was ready
and
to
you
go.
Screwed up. Okay.
The producer made a choice. I respect the producer because I need him to record like 8 more shows today. And if he's angry, they don't get that done. How about this? Let's revisit some recent moments involving you, Travis. We've got some video to check out that Gardner has worked on.
Yeah.
Dude, we don't need the Great American Race. Let's do great moments in Travis history.
Yeah.
Travistory, as I call it around the Denman house.
I hope this is the thing. I hope it is.
We'll get to that one in just a moment. First, I wanted to look back at Travis's demeanor from Tuesday, the day after the Memorial Day weekend. And you're struggling a little bit, Travis, and a little rude actually as well with just some of the stuff you were doing on air.
I do like to picture him like he's recording it in the studio, like the Detective
Sound
Pikachu
booth.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Stuff like this. And he's just in his... Oh, God.
Yeah, mark that down, please. Into
Travis.
the camera. That poor iPad of yours. Oh, there's brain matter on the screen. What happened?
Then that's kind of an unfair advantage for the defender.
Oh,
Yes, he's all over the fucking place. That first one you did, where your reaction is just, you're looking at the camera. Oh, boy. Just, oh, boy. Oh, yeah, you had a sneezing fit on us on Tuesday.
Oops.
Yeah? Was that from the brandy or the allergies kicking in?
I think as the window was open and it was the allergies were coming into the kitchen. So I think that's what it was. But I'm okay. I'm okay, guys. Don't worry.
I asked if you were okay.
Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. That's why a woman's gonna sleep with you one day.
I took it as a sign of blatant disrespect and took it personally.
It's already happened, so.
The other video I want to take a look at.
Don't open that door.
You mentioned Stephen A. Smith earlier in the show, Travis. We had talked some about, hey, have you seen that Snapchat filter with kids and how they put those Stephen A. Smith rants to the kids filter on Snapchat? Well, we wondered what it might be like if we did that to one of yours. Like, say you're mad at Ben Fred about tweeting about fair or foul and Maurizio's Pizza and stuff like that. So I just tried to make it work. Let's see what it might look like.
Can you go full screen with it or no?
It's going to be on the side of the screen because of how the videos work with Snapchat. So here you go.
Listen here, you dusty-ass ham hocks. I don't give a damn about your silly-ass Maurizio Pizza. I don't give a damn about your little stupid-ass newspaper, okay? You absolutely blew it, sonny boy. You just woke the angry black dragon, and I'm about to breathe fire all over that ass.
Send that little shit to bed.
Oh boy, you fucked up, buddy boy.
Looks like. Oh. If you're listening at home, Travis has a baby, but he still has a beard. Pretty realistic.
Hold on. I want to do that one again. Hold on, here we go.
Listen here, you dusty-ass ham hocks. I don't give a damn about your silly-ass Maurizio Pizza. I don't give a damn about your little stupid-ass newspaper, okay? You absolutely blew it, sonny boy. You just woke the angry black dragon, and I'm about to breathe fire all over that ass.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Look at him. Oh boy. You fucked up, buddy boy.
Oh, you're a moron.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that hurts so good. Thank you.
You proud of
Travis.
yourself?
That is. I don't know what to say. First off, no way in hell are we doing this podcast as normal adults anymore.
That's fair.
This podcast is 20 times better when we're babies. So tell the principals at Midcoast Media, whatever money you have to spend it. Because turning this show into a bunch of children arguing over nonsense is where we were headed anyway. So we might as well just make it official.
True. Fair.
How is this not a better show with baby Terrell? How is this not a better show with baby Tommy and baby Denman and baby Gardner? We need this. Chris, if you could take it to the principals of the company and let them know that this is the future of our programming.
I'll certainly do that. I just wanted to say breaking news outside of the hilarious video with baby Travis. The Laura Branigan Twitter account has liked the status of our poll, which, by the way, they've brought in Laura Branigan, the singer of Gloria. Her manager is here taking in all the Gloria madness with the St. Louis Blues.
I saw she's taking media rounds.
It's pretty cool, right?
Why couldn't Laura? Why didn't she just? Why is she not doing it? She's not with us.
She's
where did Gardner
her life's
go?
being celebrated by
I'm
her
going
her
elsewhere.
manager.
Where did Gardner go? Why would Gardner leave? Gardner?
He's stepping
Yeah.
out.
Are you down there somewhere?
I'm here. I'm still here.
There he is.
I just,
Okay.
it's, I mean, she's passed away, Travis. We've been through this, and
Oh, I
it's
forgot. She's gone on to glory. Yeah.
Now, if this was
absolutely not.
LaShanta Brannigan and we were speaking ill of her, this would not be going over well at all. Just to put that out there.
LaShanta Brannigan? LaShanta Brannigan.
That's a good name.
Couldn't settle on LaQuisha, so that's what of all the black women names you could settle on.
See, all you got to do. All you got to do.
That's all you needed, huh?
Hey.
LaShanta couldn't go with Megan, couldn't go with Erica. You couldn't go with a normal name. You just had
Names
to
that you make fun of?
over-blackify it for no reason at all.
Over-blackify?
Oh, okay.
I got a cousin, LaShanta,
Yeah,
from
you
Ireland.
over-blackify. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you make
know
fun
what?
of that
All
name,
right.
and then Travis, you're all, yeah, your name's Karen. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
a Karen.
Well, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm like, Cheryl Swoops. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, how about that?
You're the one who's like, oh, maneuver. That's got to be a black girl's name.
No, it's actually Irish. Look it up. From the clan Nuver.
Pip up try on maneuver.
What?
Get your fair fouls
What was
in.
that, Tommy?
We'll give you $10 to Southtown Pub, which you could use at our comedy night tonight, featuring Nathan Orton, TK Kelly. St. Louis is just a baseball town, is your topic. WAL at weareliveradio.com is how you participate. You just email us. Great work on the baby video, Gardner. Are you proud of that? Would you say that's the best work you've done in your time on the iterations of this show?
That was a team effort, Tommy and I.
Yeah.
Wow.
Took some time to figure out what to do. We had to do a few adjustments of our own.
Yeah, my phone is weird. So I
It
did the
is?
baby filter, and Gardner got the sound all okay.
Yeah,
So-
so we I'm
Good
excited
job,
for that
guys.
though.
That was
We're a
really
team.
funny.
We're a team.
So yeah, Travis, if you could yell about stuff more often, or at least in like 15 to 20-second bursts, that'd be just perfect
Oh,
for
okay.
us. Yeah, like you don't have to go on and
Okay.
on. But if we could do it something along those lines, we might take advantage of this while that filter's still around. Because what do? They get rid of them after so often.
They filter them through, yeah.
They
filter
still doing
through the
that damn
filters.
dog filter that every
I don't
girl
know.
ever has taken selfies
Yeah.
on?
I've taken some cute
Yes.
selfies with that
Okay.
filter,
Yes.
let me tell you.
You
Jesus
have?
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Oh,
don't.
boy.
Let's not tell us. Let you not tell us.
How cute.
I saw that yesterday though that Scott Berry was in attendance at the Bruins game. Scott Berry, of course, being the gentleman who put $400 on the Blues when they were, I believe, in last place down in Vegas. And now, if the Blues are to win the Stanley Cup Finals, he will walk out with $100,000.
Good for him.
So, and I believe he was at the game last night in Boston. I guess
He
people
was.
after game one were calling him out, saying, you should have just went ahead and hedged, my friend. You're an idiot. And there's video of him after the Blues scored the overtime goal of him being in complete shock because the guy is 3 wins away from $100,000.
That sounds awfully nice. And I saw.
But it also sounds like if he can fly to a Stanley Cup in Boston, he isn't necessarily hurting for cash, unless someone bought him that ticket
Somebody
and he
probably
just
bought
had
him
to
the
just get to
ticket.
Boston.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that may have been it. Okay.
Yes, maybe someone's kind enough. They say, "Hey, I'm going to send you there, have fun, and then
He's part of the madness.
if you win, pay me back on this one.
Yeah.
If
No,
not,
that makes sense.
If not, then it's a gift. You know, this is
Oh, that's pretty cool. That
a unique. I don't know. That'd be a unique.
would you have
situation.
hedged your bet, Gardner, at this point?
Probably, yeah.
What is hedging your
What
bet?
would have been your number?
I don't know. What were they offering them?
I don't know. I didn't. That was the part I was
Was
looking
it
up. I didn't see
40,000
what
or
have,
something like that.
that would make sense.
I would take it for that. Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
I kind of love the all-in part of it, man. I mean, he's this close.
You're an all-in guy. You're absolutely going all the way.
But you also can make counter bets that would pay out not quite as good, but so you don't lose. There's ways to insure your bet.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the best way to insure is just take money that's offered to you at that point. To me.
That'd be fair.
Sure.
Yeah.
What is hedging?
What about you, Tommy?
I'm not sure what hedging a bet is, so I'm not sure.
Gardner, you probably can be a little bit more articulate than I can.
Well, hedging in a way, hedging would be placing more bets. though.
Covering your ass.
Yeah, like to bet
Okay.
against them.
Because there's two outcomes. There's two outcomes of a final, right?
Okay, yeah.
One of them wins, one of them loses. You have this crazy odds that you got in on for $450. You can win $100,000, which is unheard of. So you have that. So you would do something to ensure that you would get something back.
Not all of it necessarily.
Yeah, you're basically.
But some.
So, but you would think like, okay, so I'm down to this thing where I either win this or lose this. So sometimes places will offer you, hey, if you'll take this now, you won't risk losing it all instead of that. So that's a way for them to kind of recoup stuff. But basically, it's just counterbalancing, lessening chances of loss. So
I read a book once where
I don't know. That's an interesting predicament to be in. It is just $400. So if he loses, okay, really, he didn't come out of pocket. But that I don't know what I would do in that situation. I think if I'm that close, I think if I'm in the Stanley Cup final, I think I ride it out.
It depends on what my financial situation is in to begin with.
I'd ride
And
with
right
it.
now,
That's
I
very
would
true.
take that money.
I would ride with it,
That's
even if
fair.
I didn't have the money.
I would. Yeah, I'm a broke New Yorker, but I would happily ride it out for the 100K.
you are temporarily.
Chris, you rolled your eyes at
in
my
New
broke
York.
New Yorker, man. What's that? Hey, man, why are you rolling your eyes about that for, man? This life is hard in these streets. Have you ever had to leave home, leave your family behind? Huh?
Do you have a
You know what that's
family?
like?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure.
My mom, by the way, when you guys see my mother, if you see my mother in St. Louis, please give her a hug. She misses her son.
Oh, I'll
she
see your
is
mother.
said to be
There you go. There you go. I'm not comfortable taking that route, so I'm glad you did. It needed to be taken.
Oh, wow.
They call that the Terrell route.
That comeuppance happened quick. That was, 15 minutes? Holy, woo. Well done, Tommy.
Big day for everybody.
Tommy, you want to apologize?
No.
Oh, you want to rant?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to give you a rant.
Oh, wait, hold on here. Hold on here, Travis. You ready? Let me find this. Here we go.
I'm not going to apologize.
Listen here, you carrot stick eating, hardly have a heart like I'm a freaking character in Wizard of Oz. If you don't sit your monkey ass walking around with no baboon heart ass down, disrespecting my beautiful mother, you messed up, buddy boy.
Hey, I'll take her to dinner. I'll take her to dinner too.
Oh?
Give her a nice
Okay.
steak dinner.
Oh, you like taking moms to dinner? Okay, we'll see what the IRS thinks about your little China ring you're running in Illinois.
It's completely legal.
Travis
It's
Google's the
eBay.
IRS phone
You done
number.
messed with the Black Dragon, and I'm about to blow up that ass.
Cool. I like how you recycle your rants. Oh.
I'm gonna recycle your mama ass.
Oh, no.
I'm going to
No.
do the same to yours.
No. It's gotten...
And I'm gonna, you know what? When I tuck you in a bed, I'm gonna eat all your fruit snacks too.
I mean, I'll be tucking your mom into bed, so it's all right.
All right.
That's it.
You want to
You
quit?
messed up, buddy boy.
I didn't mess up
Yes,
anything.
Spit everywhere.
Look, you're not going to be back for a couple months. I'm here all summer.
This is getting weird. Where's
it was
Cankles
bouncing.
when you
Chris,
need him?
Chris,
Huh?
Chris, hit him in the head.
No,
Hit him
don't
in the
touch
head,
me.
Chris.
I can't get him.
Legally, he can't.
Can't reach him. That's what happens.
Look at me. I'm invincible.
Guys, we've got Fair or Foul coming up, and the topic is inspired by Travis Terrell. St. Louis is just a baseball town. Get in a submission, and we'll consider yours. Anything else, New York news or activities you have going on, Travis, that we need to know about before we do Fair or Foul?
Well, I see they have now opened the new Statue of Liberty Museum to the public. One of our good friends, Mr. Justin Nardi, is in New York, and he actually has been inside the crown of the Statue of Liberty, which again just reopened just a couple of weeks ago. So I think Papa Bear, after he completes his deadline, which is due in about 18 hours, that would be me, duh. I'm a bear and I'm a papa.
Okay.
And so once I
Yeah,
complete
man.
my deadline, that is going to be kind of my treat. And if all goes to plan, I will be in St. Louis for a total of 36 hours.
When?
So I may see you guys. I may not see you guys. I don't know.
When?
But
Did
I'll
anybody
be
catch
in the
that?
Lou this weekend for a wedding.
Oh, this weekend?
Oh, okay.
You want to come watch me?
Oh,
You flying in for comedy tonight?
No, that's tonight. What? I
It's
can't
called
make
Free
it.
Comedy Thursday. I mean, yeah.
Oh, what? That's tonight? Oh, man, shucks. Shoot. I wish I had known my flight would be
Trev?
able to handle that.
You said probably. How are you getting here, Bucko?
Man, don't worry about all that, man. I don't need to know. I don't need the world to know my travel plans for security purposes.
That means he doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting here.
It's okay. Travis, for tomorrow's show, we're going to have the Great American Race. I don't know. I think this is the first time this has ever happened since we started doing it. I don't think we're going to have a sentence of the week again.
Yeah, something's up.
So
He's been writing a lot. His grammar's getting better.
we're going to have to wait probably another week to try and make something happen. We might try doing the faces of the week tomorrow again.
Faces of the week is good.
I can give you a couple.
Yeah, hold on.
Been a while since any ladies have seen that face, huh?
Got it. All right. Okay. I think you might have actually froze now.
There it is.
Yeah.
Guys.
And then tomorrow.
I heard him freeze.
Oh, you did? He did.
He went,
He actually froze. That's what we get. That's what we get for attempting this. All right. You actually
froze
froze.
up that time.
Yeah, you
I
actually
did freeze
froze.
up that time.
Think of what makes a good summer song for tomorrow.
Ooh.
We're going to discuss this.
I like
repeating
that.
lyrics.
All right.
Summertime loving in the summertime.
All right, sing it.
Original material like this can't be beat. It's called Fair or Foul. Let's do it, folks.
You guys ever
It's
heard
our
that cover?
time
Oh.
for fair or foul. Shut up, Tommy.
At this defining moment, change has come to America.
People often ask me, what's fair or foul? Is it a segment? Is it a movement? Is it hope? I can't say for certain. Time will be a true test of its power. But I can say, Fair or Foul is now and forever for the people. Gather around the radio with your loved ones and hold on to your butts. It's now time for Fair.
We give it back to you, the people.
Or Foul.
Hey, that's for Tommy.
So is yours. Also, where's the S on that?
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Billy Fatpants thinks Tommy's going to be having TT's mom singing Gloria.
Oh, yes, she will.
Because she's a hockey fan and nothing else. Here we go. We asked you about St. Louis being just a baseball town from the words of Travis Sorrell. Here we are. Foul! St. Louis is also known as the home of the GOAT of all time, one Michael Gaines, and his sweet kickball skills. We all love some kickball because of that man. TT's. Pink eye. Point taken. Michael will be available in about a month as of yesterday. He confirmed with me. St. Louis, to come on the show.
Oh.
St. Louis is not a baseball town. LA has 2 teams. NYC has 2 teams. The Bay Area, Chicago, even the DC area now has 2 teams. If St. Louis is such a great baseball town, why did the Browns leave? St. Louisans were too busy drinking beer and doing the Lindy Hop to support their team, and they went to greener pastures in, checks notes, Baltimore? Carl Malone's collarbone. Who you voting for today? Chris Gardner.
I'll give, was it TT's Pink Eye the first one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with that one.
Mr. Mosslander.
I like the second one because it talks about Baltimore.
The Fancy Foyer has won! And it's not the Fancy Foyer, it's the Carl Malone's collarbone. My mistake. Carl Malone's collarbone has won Fair or foul? You got multiple names. I get confused. I've been hitting the head a bunch. Guys, quick reminder yesterday, huge release for us and for our friends at Tani Sushi Bistro. Congratulations to Matt Whitener and Eric Heckman, co-hosts of You, Me, and E. Their first guests. Hey, get it down. Get it down. That's not to be given out. That's not. The show is You, Me, and E. Their first guests were Doug Pitt. You know him as an entrepreneur, and he happens to be Brad Pitt's brother, the great Don.
So he
Sorensen.
says.
He looks a lot like him, and it's really freaky. Don Sorensen, he runs Mercy Hospital Systems, and he's an author of, I believe, the book Big Hearted Leadership. And then one Orlando Pace, also involved. Big shout out to Alive Magazine for doing a nice write-up on that. We had the pleasure of producing that. We're going to continue making those that video conversation and podcast series. So big shout out to those guys. Big shout out to Impolite Company, Mental Health Matters, all the great podcasts like Stacy Static's The Static Podcast, and Travis is going ham with these notes for the camera.
No, I don't.
Guys,
no, I
thank
don't.
you so
anymore.
much for tuning
I
in
eat glue.
today. We really appreciate it. Comedy tonight, 8 o'clock, Southtown Pub. Be there. It's free, and it's going to be packed, so get there on time. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. live on the live stream. See you, Trav.
Bye.
Peace.
Cuyo.